Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Taco back again with another video. Today, I was really bored and I didn't have any clue on what I should record, but I thought about it. Man, I'm always getting a lot of comments of people asking me about my room collection and my gaming setup, so I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make a video so y'all can see everything that I have in my collection. So here we go. Let's get straight into it. If you haven't yet, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. So here is the room in full. It has taken me a bunch of time to gather up every single item that you see here. Of course, I'm gonna show every single item one by one, just so y'all can see every single thing that I have, because there's probably some things that you aren't even noticing right now. But here's just a quick review of all the things. It has taken me years to gather up all these items. So don't think, if you have a room collection, don't think you have to get everything all in 1 week or two, because it's gonna take you forever to get all these things, especially with the darn prices of all these things. But anyways, let's get straight into it. We're gonna start off with the belts up there. So the first belt you see here is the Undisputed WWE Championship, which is the current belt that they use to this day. Currently the champion is Cody Rhodes, but the reason that I wanted this one was when Roman Reigns got granted this after he had reached 1,000 days of being champion. This is probably my favorite belt that I have right now, but there's more that I want. I want the WWE spinner belt, the one that John Cena had. Oh my gosh, I need that one, and the big gold one. There's still some more that I want, but those are the main ones. Here is my second favorite belt that I have in my collection. This is the Universal Championship. This is the one that Roman Reigns had for the longest. And of course, that blue color just pops like crazy. So it's like, how can you not have this one? Roman Reigns held the black one and the blue one at the exact same time for 1,000 days total. So the blue one that you saw, he held along with this one for 1,000 days. And then at the 1,000 day mark was when he was granted the gold one that you saw, the very first one. And then the next thing you'll see is I have all of these Ghostface masks. I have all of the Scary Movie Ghostface mask, and then the 25th anniversary Scream mask, and the Scream 6 Cracked Billy mask. Personally, I think the 25th anniversary is the best, only because it comes with the hood and the shape just looks perfect. There was a lot of masks that came with like a lot of blue dots on them. Luckily, mine was perfect. Another really cool thing about the Ghostface masks, they are extremely affordable. They're probably the cheapest mask that I have in my collection. A lot of the Scary Movie masks can range from like $7, $8. I mean, you can't really beat that. That's why I end up getting all three of the Scary Movie masks at the exact same time, because I got all three for less than $50. I mean, you can't beat that. I feel like this might be one of the coolest parts about the horror collection that I have. It goes so great with this fireplace. So first off, we have John Carver from the Thanksgiving movies. And I have him along with some leather gloves, some little fall leaves, more leather gloves. And then we've got like his axe right here from the movie. Freaking awesome. I feel like he looks so perfect on top of the fireplace, especially if you've watched the movie, you know exactly what part I'm thinking of with the oven. But anyways, then we have Sam from Trick or Treat. And then we have none other than my boy Chucky over here. I don't know why I still have this Christmas hat on him, but I don't know, it just kind of fits. It just kind of works. And then I also have these little soda cans that my friend gave me. I think they're energy drinks. But I have a Michael Myers one here. And then I also have this Chucky one. I think this is really, really cool. I'm never gonna drink this, but it's like, it just looks too good not to have it in the collection. I was like, this is perfect. It goes right here. Right there with him. And then it goes along with another item that I have right there with him. Next, we have none other than Art the Clown from the Terrifier movies. I don't think y'all understand how huge this dude is next to me. I love having this. Originally, this was Michael Myers, and I had him as Michael Myers for maybe 2 years. And then I moved to a new house and I was like, you know what? Let's start switching them up. So I've changed them from Ghostface. I've changed them to Michael Myers. I thought about changing them to John Carver. I do have coveralls to fit them. I just haven't done it yet. And then of course we have Art the Clown. Everyone has loved Art the Clown the most. That's the reason why I've kept him as Art. But let me just show y'all exactly how big this dude is, man. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm down bad. Y'all good? Y'all good? Like, I hope y'all are understanding how big this dude is. I'm like 6'7", so you know, you gotta think, how tall do y'all? If I'm 6'7", he's like, you know, 7'6". You know what I'm saying? He kind of makes me look small, but I love having him in the corner. It's like my staple piece. Everyone knows I got this guy in the house. Like, people are always saying, oh, he's moving, he's moving. Like, people are always asking me, like, how do you sleep with that thing? Like, does that not scare you at night? You don't ever see it moving? Like, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't scare me at all. It doesn't really faze me. I don't even think about it. I mean, there's been a couple scares while I'll be walking around and I'm like, did I see something move? I'm like, nah, I'm tripping. The next item we have here is the Art the Clown Terrifier 3 Tinsley Transfers mask. I believe these were the most accurate masks. It was also the same mask that you saw up there on that Art the Clown, but of course that was the clean version, and this was the limited Santa edition from the Terrifier 3 movie, and this was honestly freaking awesome. The only thing I wish they would have did a little bit better was the hair. Fix the hair. It should have been a little more thick, and then the same thing with the hair on the beard. It should have been a little bit more full. But regardless, this is such a good piece. It pops out and stands out the most sitting up there. I also forgot to mention that those glasses that you just saw were not included, so you have to buy those separately. So those were specifically made for the movie. But here we have the Terrifier Art the Clown big-headed doll. I forgot what they even called it. What do they call it? The mega figure. Yep. With sound. I think when you click on him, there's a button that you click, and he has like his hacksaw, and I believe it makes like the slashy sound, slash, slash, slash. But this item is probably one of my favorite items because if you look closely, it was signed by David Howard Thornton himself, the actual actor from the Terrifier movie. Oh my goodness. This is probably my favorite item in my collection. Oh, here's the Try Me where it used to be right there. But oh my gosh, I don't even take this thing out of the box because of how much I'm scared to mess it up. Cause it's like, bro, I really got him signed. This was gifted to me. This is easily the best gift I've got. And I also have a video of him signing it. So here's the clip right now. Here we have the Michael Myers 1978 style Tots mask. And I mean, there's nothing too crazy about this one. I found it off of eBay. At the time, I really liked it, but looking at it now, I just feel like there's way better masks out there that you can get for like 1978 style. But I mean, it's not bad. I styled his hair all myself too. It came super duper flat when his hair came in, but I mean, I think now it looks fine. I mean, I can't really complain, but I definitely do want to upgrade. Here are some more of my favorite pieces that I have, and probably some of the pieces that I've had the longest. Well, I mean, this one here I know I've had for a long time. This one's the most newest, but here we go. This one here is the Halloween 2018 Michael Myers mask. This one right here, oh my gosh. This one was made by Dean Knight 333, if anybody knows in the horror community, but he did a really good job on this one. There are some things that I like about the mask, and there are some things that I don't like about the mask. I'm a really perfectionist when it comes to certain things in the collection. So it's like, I really think it looks great from the front, but from the side, I feel like this mask mold didn't help as much. And I feel like maybe it might be a little too pale. It's like, there's a lot of things that I like. I'm really picky when it comes to Michael Myers especially. But anyways, we have the 2018 Michael Myers mask. Then we have the next movie mask, which was the Halloween Kills mask, where he had just gotten burned from being in the basement and getting trapped from Laurie Strode. This is where he had gotten burned. He had came out. This was the Halloween Kills 2021 mask. Really nice. It really showed the burnt crisp of even the hair. Boy got burnt into a s'more. But I really liked how it showed like the progression of all his masks, because this one here, we have the Halloween Ends mask. This one here was done from a dude on eBay. This one also was Dean Knight too. So both of these were from the same exact guy. And then this one here was from a guy on eBay, which was really good. I think his name was like Pumpkin Sam Hain or something. But which one is your all's favorite? If I had to pick a favorite one, I really like the Halloween Ends mask. And let me turn the light out so you can see how menacing these masks look at night. But you can see how insane these masks look. I feel like the Halloween Ends mask just looks like a beast compared to these. Like, even though the Halloween Ends movie didn't do too well, I do think the mask looked insane. Because you can see where it had originally been burned, and then it had molded because of how long he was in a sewer and how long it was dirty. I just feel like they did a really good job on portraying the transformation of the mask. But these are definitely some of my favorite items in my collection, and they were probably the most expensive out of some of these items too. Right here I have the Robert Pattinson Batman mask. It's obviously really dusty, and it's not on the correct mask stand. I believe it was on that Halloween Ends mask stand because it was a lot taller and I had to replace it. I don't know why I didn't get a new mask, but I need to get a new mask stand. But this is a really good high quality mask. I mean, I love the Batman movie. I think this was probably one of my favorite Batman movies. I think they need to hurry up and drop the next one. But I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Just ignore how goofy the mask looks on this stand. Man, I really need to do some dusting, I'm not gonna lie. But then we have the GOAT of all GOATs, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man mask. This mask right here just brings back so much nostalgia. This is obviously another one of my favorite items that I have. I mean, you just can't beat this mask. This was the best Spider-Man mask and the best Spider-Man that has ever existed. I mean, I love Tobey Maguire and I love Spider-Man. I mean, this mask, oh my gosh. GOAT. All right, and now I'm about to have to get down on my hands and knees, pause, to show y'all some of the rest of these items. Next, we have the Jason Voorhees. I believe this is the part 6 mask. I believe. I don't remember him having a crack on part 6, but I'm pretty sure it was part 6. Why is there yellow streaks on him? I'm tripping. That's from the lights. But anyways, we got the Jason mask. Then down here, I have all of my figures here. I didn't want to pull out each and every one of them, so we'll go through and do a quick rundown here. All right, so first off, we have Iron Man, the 1/6 figure. I believe these are all 1/6 figures here, and then I have a few down here. But to start off, we have Iron Man with his 50th suit. And I really like this one. You can turn these lights on here and here on his hands. And of course, you can style him in a bunch of dynamic poses. I think Iron Man looks super, super duper cool. Then we have the Spider-Man from Far Away From Home, I believe. And then it has, I can't remember. And then it has like the little diorama of the fire dude. I'm blanking out right now. Then we have the Spider-Man from the Infinity War. I think this looks absolutely insane. The mask on this looks so good. He's got his little spider leg arms from his suit. I think this just looks really, really cool. I had him in a dynamic pose, like something like cool like that, but his little suit will get like wrinkled up, and I didn't like how that looked, so I just decided to keep him in a normal little state right here. It looked like he's aura form. He got a lot of aura. Speaking of aura, here is Batman, Christian Bale himself. This looks absolutely insane. I love that the camera's picking up justice, because bro, the face scales on these 1/6 figures are always so good. And I really want the Batman from Robert Pattinson. I'd really like his figure, but man, his figure I'm sure is super duper expensive. And I'm trying to stay away from figures because I'm like, whenever I'm gaming, people can't really see the figures that are super far away from me because they're so small. But then we have Captain America, Steve Rogers. I have my boy, he's got the Thor hammer and of course his normal old shield. I think this is the best looking suit that he's ever wore as well. Personally. Then down here we have like the horror section of the figures. We have some 1/6 figures, and then we also have some smaller figures. Look at Ghostface. Boy got knocked out. Oh, I'm literally laying down while recording this, but I gotta get a good shot. This was the very first 1/6 figure that I got. This was the Halloween 1978 Michael Myers. Really, really cool. I love the box that it came in. Then we have the Halloween 2 Michael Myers, and I love that you can switch out the mask for him, and I obviously love the blood tears more than the normal mask, so I kept those on. And then you can switch the weapon that he has. I have him with like the little scalpel. I thought that would look really cool, and I tried to pose him exactly how he moved and walked in the movie, and I thought that looked pretty good, very stiff. Then we have the Halloween 2018 Michael Myers 1/6 mask. I got him with the hammer. Then we have the Art the Clown Terrifier 1/6 figure. Super cool. I even thought about putting a bunch of blood on him, but I was like, you know what? I might as well leave him clean because we have this art here that's clean and the ones that are way up top too. Then down here, these are not 1/6 figures. I believe these are 1/8 figures. We have Pennywise here with his balloon. Honestly, I don't know how he's standing because it took me forever to get him to stand. He does not stand still. I think he might be leaning on the back of Art the Clown, but he's standing still, and that balloon does not help either. Then we have Leatherface 1/6 figure. I believe I broke his hand, but you can't tell, so we're all good to go. We have Leatherface here. Then we have Ghostface holding a knife and holding his little phone or voice changer, whatever you want to call it. To be honest, I think it's voice changer. Then we have this little Chucky. He's in the box. I thought that was really cool that he came with the box, and the box obviously matches what I was saying earlier with the little drink. So I thought that was pretty cool. And he is super tiny. I think compared, so the 1/6 figure I believe ranges from like 12 inches, 13 inches. They're around there. Then this 1/8 figure is about maybe 6 inches, maybe 7. And then Chucky stands like right here compared to him. So he's really, really small. And then something really random that I added for Art the Clown was I added like a little mini trash bag, which I also have for him on his really big scale. I thought that was pretty cool. And then also with the Halloween 2 Michael Myers, it came with like a little pumpkin. So that was pretty cool too. And then the very last thing that I have here is another 1/6 figure of the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, but he is definitely not 1/6. This guy is huge. You can kind of see how big he is, pause, inside of the box. This guy is freaking massive and really, really cool, highly detailed. I just wish I had a better spot for him because he does not fit in here. I think if you look at each section here, I believe he sits about here in this section, so he definitely would not fit anywhere in here. So I just leave him in the box right there. Also, I have this random Roman Reigns figure that I just got as a gift, and then boom, nothing crazy, but it's a nice little random thing to have that goes along with all of my WWE stuff. But anyways, that's a full room collection tour. Let me know what your favorite item was down below in the comments, and also let me know what your least favorite was. If I had to pick my least favorite item in my collection, one of my small figures, like maybe the Leatherface figure, or maybe do like my Michael Myers 78 mask, because I feel like I need a better version. But anyways, that's cool. Let me know down below what I should get next. Here's some things that I would like to get next. I would like to get some Star Wars things. I've been kind of looking into like the Legos and maybe some masks, like a Darth Vader mask. I've been thinking about getting lightsabers. I've been thinking about getting like some posters. I've always thought about getting a bunch of posters, but my thing was always, man, I like way too many movies, which means I would have way too many posters, and you don't want to fill your room up with way too many posters. It looks silly, but I've been trying to save my money. Y'all let me know down below in the comments what you think. If you haven't yet, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, I've been working hard on this video. I probably stayed up till like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, editing this video, and I probably only have like 9 views. So if you're one of those 9 viewers, drop a like and help me out, please. I'm begging you. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.